Alright, welcome to part 4 of What If Naruto Had Mewtwo's Powers. Before I get into this part, I want to mention the fact I did put up a poll to see if you guys wanted to see more interdimensional communication or travel or just interdimensional stuff between Naruto and Mewtwo. And most of you have said yes, so that is what I will be doing. This part might be a little bit confusing when I go through it, but I hope you still enjoy it, to be honest. Anyways, let's get into it. So where we left off is basically Shikamaru, Sasuke, and Naruto all being promoted to Jonin on the spot. And after this turn of events, Naruto came to a realization. He doesn't want to be Hokage anymore. The truth is, Naruto now wants to become the leader of a whole new village that he wishes to create. A paradise, if you will. And so Naruto, he goes to third Hokage, who's still alive because the Chunin exams. He's like, when I become 20 years old, I will be leaving the village. And the third Hokage is like, what do you mean by that? And Naruto looks at him, it's just like, this village has been my home for a long time. However, I've never once felt welcomed. Even now, after I've saved the village, the people still look at me with scorn in their eyes. They don't actually like me, and I don't want to be around a village who doesn't care. And so third Hokage is like, I understand it all, but like... And then Naruto looks at me and he yells, do you understand, though? And so the third Hokage responds, look, Naruto, I don't genuinely understand how you feel or what you've been through, but all I know is that you belong to this village at this point. Of course, they're not going to love you because you have the nine-tailed fox within you. However, if you give them more reasons to, how can they deny you when you keep saving the village over and over again? You saved it from Orochimaru's overtaking, since you stopped Orochimaru. You saved me from Obito, and you really think they're going to continue to hate you even if you keep saving the village over and over again? And Naruto looks at Hiruzen and it's just like... Naruto's just like, look, why should I ever help people who did the opposite of trying to help me? They tried to hurt me. Why would I ever do my best to help them out? Can you explain to me the logic within this statement, Lord Hokage? Hokage is like, and Naruto's like, exactly. So, I will be creating this village when I am 20. If my mind changes, it changes, but it's probably not going to. Not with the way these villagers have treated me my entire life. And Hiruzen, he kind of just has to give up. He's just like, okay, Naruto, we'll talk about this another time. Naruto's like, Anyways, and when Naruto gets home, he goes to bed and stuff. And in his sleep, he feels like his body, like, kind of going places. It's weird to explain. You know, it's his physical body is actually creating a portal with his psychic powers with Mewtwo's. I know this kind of came out of nowhere, but you also said you all want to see interdimensional, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm not sure how to put it in, so this is how I'm doing it. Anyways. So, Naruto, he starts to accidentally create a portal in his sleep. His psychic powers are linking with Mewtwo's, and the psychic bonds are getting way too strong. It's creating a hole in the universe. And as Naruto's about to fall through, Mewtwo senses this, and he flies up, and he flies into Naruto, bringing him back down. Yes, I'm bringing Mewtwo into the Hidden Leaf Village. I don't want to hear no judgment, is how it's going to go. And Naruto wakes up, and he's just like, what's happening? That's when Mewtwo looks at him and enters his mind, and is like, young one, this is interesting what is happening. It looks like I've been transported dimensions. I'm in your world now. Eventually, chances are I will be dragged back to mine due to the universe trying to fix itself, but until then, there's nothing I can really do since I'm now here. The only way I even got here is our mental links were so powerful. So you're gonna have to deal with me and protect me, Naruto. Uzumaki. Naruto's like, okay. I'll do this, Mewtwo. However, you have to train me on these abilities. Since you have them too, I assume. Petrification, psychic powers, flying, stuff like that. I want you to train me on everything and make me much, 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 much stronger. And Mewtwo agrees to this. He's like, I got nothing better to do. And so the next day, Naruto actually walks over to the Hokage's office, and Mewtwo flies like so high that the villagers can't see him, and he comes down. Naruto walks in the door with Mewtwo. And Naruto's like, a strange situation has occurred, Lord Hokage. And Lord Hokage is looking at Mewtwo. He's like, what is this thing? And Mewtwo's like, I'm not a thing, I'm a Pokemon. And Lord Hokage is like, what? That don't even make no fucking sense. And Mewtwo enters the Hokage's mind, and it's just like, I'm from a different dimension, you see. In this universe, my counterpart would be Naruto. That's why we have the exact same abilities. Except I'm more efficient with mine, because he hasn't had as long to train with him as I have. However, I'm going to need to survive in this universe until the universe drags me back to my own. And Hokage is like, what the hell is going on? And Mewtwo looks at him, he's just like, I just explained it to you. I'm not from this world. Protect me, please, until I'm in a new one. I'm back home. And Hokage is just like, I'll have to keep you under Anbu's supervision. And Mewtwo's like, that's okay. All I'm gonna be doing is training Naruto to get stronger. Hokage's like, what? And then Naruto says, I asked Mewtwo to train me since he knows how to use these abilities better than I do. Damn, I gotta stop moving around my mic. Damn it. My bad. Anyways, so Hokage's just like, fine, whatever. Just don't create too much of a ruckus. And so Naruto starts going all out at Mewtwo, and Mewtwo's not going even close to all out at Naruto. He's just like, you need to work on this. You're still a bit weak. You gotta work on this, that, this, and that. And Naruto's like, oh my god, so much to work on. Anyways, so for the next like year and a half, Naruto and Mewtwo are training. And Naruto looks at Mewtwo, he's like, I heard from Jiraiya that there's this group called the Akatsuki that are going after Jinchuriki. I think we should go take care of them before they start causing mayhem. And Mewtwo's like, bet. And so Naruto starts flying, and so does Mewtwo. And they go to the Hokage's office. They look at the third Hokage. He's like, as the last mission before you retire, old man, I'm going to go take care of the Akatsuki. I expect the next Hokage to be Jiraiya too. And so Naruto and Mewtwo go on this mission, and as they're hunting the Akatsuki, they find them about to kill the Jinchuriki of Matatabi, the Two Tails. And then they stop them in their tracks. They bring them through them with their psychic powers and turn them both to stone. And they're just like, you're okay now. And then Naruto walks up to the Jinchuriki. It's just like, in a few years, I'm going to create my own village. It's for people like us, Jinchurikis. I have the Nine Tails within me. Anyways, us Jinchurikis will have a place where we can finally belong without being shunned, scorned, scoffed at, somewhere where we all can live in peace. And Two Tails like, okay. And Naruto said, I'll come for you when that time occurs. And that'll be your payment for me saving your life, being a part of my village. And she's like, that's not too difficult, bet. And so they head out, they continue going after all the Akatsukis. None of them even put up a fight at all until they finally come toe to toe with Obito. And Pain. I don't know why I did that shit. Anyways, Obito and Pain are actually putting up a decent fight when Naruto and Mewtwo just kind of knocked them both out, honestly. So what happens to Obito is Mewtwo slams him into the ground, his entire body at full force, creating literally just kind of a hole in the ground. And Obito gets knocked out, and Mewtwo brings him back up, and he's just like, this will be a good person to put in prison. And then Mewtwo looks at him, he's like, I'll put a mental lock on his ability to use chakra and such, so he will not have the ability for the time being. And then Naruto reads Nagato's mind, and he's just like, it all makes sense now. And so Naruto sitting there, he stops fighting, he sits there, he meditates, he enters Nagato's mind, and he offers Nagato a chance to enter his village with Konan before it is too late for him. And due to this opportunity, Nagato's like, and if I don't, Naruto says, if you don't, I will kill you. Nagato feels a shiver go down his spine. He's like, oh, and he really means it. With his powers, he probably could, if we're being honest. And Naruto's like, I could. And so Nagato agrees, since he doesn't really have a choice. So Naruto ends up heading back to the village after taking care of the Akatsuki, where he finds out that right before he did, Obito had Nagato bring back Madara with the Rinne Rebirth Jutsu. And they're just like, oh no. When they get back to the village, Madara is going on a rampage. And that's when Naruto is just like, it's our time. And Mewtwo is just like, yeah, let's do this. And as they're about to go fight him, Mewtwo's suddenly getting sucked back into the void. And Naruto's like, this is not the time. Mewtwo's like, I know. I don't know what to do. Naruto, I believe in you. And then he's sucked back into his own universe, and Mewtwo's just like, good luck, Naruto Uzumaki. I'm finally made a friend and a human. Maybe you all aren't that bad in this world either. And that's when he actually does end up fighting Ash and them, and then turning Ash to stone, blah blah blah. And so we go back to Naruto's perspective, and Naruto's just like, oh, I don't know what to do. I have to take care of this. And Naruto creates shadow clones, and he goes into, and each one goes into a Kyuubi state mode, and they're going after all the Susanos. And he finally finds the real Madara. He breaks the Susanoo. Like, that's how strong Naruto's gotten. And he doesn't break it. He pulls Madara out of it. And then Naruto goes Sage mode. And after he pulls Madara out of it, he pulls Madara to him. And Madara's about to stab Naruto. And he does stab Naruto straight through the stomach. And Naruto opens Madara's eyes, and Madara's like, you're using this on someone with the Rinnegan. And Naruto went, and you're doing it on someone with the eyes of Medusa. And as he says this, slowly but surely, Madara is slowly being turned into stone, until the point where Madara is just like, damn you. And then he's just stone. And in return, Naruto flies over to the Valley of the End with the statue of Madara. And he lets it fall all the way to the bottom where it shatters. And that's how Madara is defeated. I did try to do something intermittent, and I think that's where the story is going to end. Because a few years later, he makes his village. People will come. The Kage acknowledges, since he saved the Shinobi worlds by defeating Madara and the Akatsuki, blah blah blah. And so this is where I'm ending off this part. keep in mind I did try to do this part, but it was kind of weird to work around the fact that I added that thing interdimensionally between Naruto and Mewtwo. But I gave you guys the option, and you guys chose that you wanted to see more interdimensional stuff between the two, and so that's what I did. I had Mewtwo be transported to that world. It was interesting, not gonna lie, but yeah, I think that's the end of this what if. I decided to just completely forget about Sasuke and them, but that's cool. Sasuke ends up in the village too. Naruto ends up with Hinata. Sasuke ends up with, I'm just going to say Ino. And yeah, that's really just all there was to it. I know I ended this what if kind of abruptly, but I'm also trying to start 2 new Naruto what ifs and then another Deku what if. And then I'm also starting probably a Fire Force what if, or a Fairy Tail one. I haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, that's just where I'm at. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.